Hello, welcome to the second day of 365 days of GIS tools. So today we're going to create a polygon. So we're going to clip the polygon and we are going to fix the geometry and then clip the polygon by extent. So let's start. Okay, so I am using QGIS 3.12 and I have a soil layer. So this is a polygon layer and it has all the soil classes of Australia. I'm going to change the symbology. And maybe select a different color ramp. And apply. So here we can see different soil types. This is my study area, so I'm going to select this area for this tutorial. And if I try to clip my polygon layer without fixing the geometries, I get an error. So to extract, I need to use the extract clip by extent tool. And after doing the extract clip by extent and using the soil layer as the input layer, I get an error. So to fix that error, I'll show you the error so you can see it. I'm selecting the extent and then I'm going to create a temporary layer. So here we find invalid geometry. So this is kind of easy to solve for some layers because we have the fix geometries tool in QGIS. So we look for fixed geometries, we open fixed geometries, and the input layer is my layer that has some problems, so soil dissolved. And then I'm going to create a temporary layer. I've done this before. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how large is your file. So my file covers all of Australia, and I'm just going to be using this extent of soils. So I'm going to crop the polygons, and I only need this extent. So we are going to use the clip by extent tool. So it's this tool, extract or clip by extent. And here we have the soil dissolved layer. This is our input layer. And then we have the extent. And we have some options. We can use the extent on canvas, or we can use the extent of another layer, or we can select the extent on canvas. This is what I'm going to be using today. So I am going to click select extent on canvas, and here we have the pointer, and we can draw a rectangle. So we just need to left click and then drag the pointer and create our rectangle. Or if we know the coordinates of the rectangle of the extent that we want to use, we can input those coordinates in this blank space as well. We need to select the coordinate system as well. This coordinate system is good for me. And I am going to create a temporary layer. So I'm going to click run. So here we have an invalid geometry error again, and it's because I didn't use the soil fixed geometries, I used the soil dissolved one. So I am going to use soil fixed geometries and create a temporary layer and then click run. And we wait. It doesn't take that long. It depends also on the size of the extent that you chose. My camera was doing something weird. Okay, so now here we have the extracted polygon. And as you can see, we didn't get the extraction as we wanted. So that happened because this tool has a clip features to extend option. So if we don't select that, we are going to get a very weird extraction. So we are going to be using soil fixed geometries, and then the extent is going to be select extent on canvas. We select extent and we need to click clip features to extend. This way we get the features inside the rectangle. We create a temporary layer and click run. And we wait again. And here we have it. So now we can change the symbology of this polygon layer. We can modify the attribute table. We can calculate shapes. We can calculate areas, length, or do some field calculations. And let's change the symbology. So we double click on the layer, then go to symbology. I am going to be using categorized and soil order. Change the color ramp. We can use random colors if we want, and then classify. And here we have random colors. We can shuffle the random colors if we want to, and then we can apply or just say okay. So this is what I want. It's okay. And this was it for the tutorial of today. I'll see you tomorrow.